Is audio working, guys? Okay. Eric, you can go ahead and register for whatever sit and goes you want, and then we'll set the live feed up. We're on a 5-minute delay, though, so they shouldn't be able to see your whole cards. Who are the other 4 viewers? Say what up in the chat. If you don't have a profile yet, go ahead and open one. Let's do a 30-man. Do you want to get in that 10-man $3? And it's got 5 people ratched? It's a double or nothing. Lame. Yeah, we can play it. Whatever you want, kid. There's a regular one, 4 people. Yeah, let's reg that. And you want to do a 6 max? There's 4 of 6, no limit hold'em. Yeah, we can do that one. That'd be good. 5-man, $5. Okay, so I guess we'll just wait for them to get started. Yeah, that works. So if anyone has any questions at any point during this session, just post them in the chat room, and I will field them as I find time. All right, we're live. Ooh, 10 viewers, good turnout. Thanks for joining, everybody. Just folds. You want to be careful with those ace rag hands. If we were the opener in the hand, that's fine to be playing those sorts of hands. But facing a raise, ace rag offsuit's generally going to get you into more trouble than it is profitable situations. trick we can use. One sec. There you go. And I'll just move the HUD out of the way there. So for anyone who's unfamiliar with Betfair, there's a good feature in the top right corner of each window that allows you to just tile the tables, and they will automatically fit to the size of the screen. It's not as customizable as your Poker Stars or whatever, but it's pretty efficient and pretty fast. I think it's a nice feature. Blake, I'd just say be patient and go slow and steady. I imagine it's tough to find a live game where $100 is a proper size bankroll, though, unless you've got some private, 10 and a quarter games going. So Eric, if you have any questions about the stats, just send them in the chat and I'll help you out. The first two on the top row are VPIP and pre-flop raise. And the pink one's going to be 3-bet, and purple will be fold to 3-bet. Those are probably going to be the ones you find most useful. Yeah, and if you want stats by position, just click on it. So like for VPIP, if you click on the VPIP stat, you'll get VPIP by position. Or actually, no, hover. Because the click gives you the full pop-up. Just hover over a stat and you'll get it broken down by position. Blake, you're from the States, right? That's why you're stuck playing live poker? Okay. Well, I'm trying to find a site that's U.S. friendly, so once I find one, I'll send it your way, because if you're working with $100, it's way more efficient to build it up playing online than it is playing in a live setting. For sure, on these early blind levels, you want to see as many flops as you can with pocket pairs, because once the blinds go up to like even 25-50, maybe 40-80, then you don't really have the odds to set mine anymore. So you want to use your chips while you can. Yes, Felt Stars is US friendly. But we're going to find a better deposit bonus for you guys. So just give me a few days and I'll have some good news for the US players soon. Fold that King 3, don't waste your time, bank. And probably make a small value bet here. A little smaller. We want to make it possible for him to call with even a king. Yeah, that's good. That's good. If he has an ace, he's calling regardless. And if he has air, he's folding anyway, but we want to give him a chance to call with the king. Nice. All right, so hit OK, and then hit that button in the top right corner. Above? Yeah, you got it. There we go. All right, so this is what we're going to work with for the session. We're just going to play these 3 sit-and-goes and try to win them all. So Eric, my advice would be if you see a hand that's an easy decision, like a pre-flop fold, just go ahead and use the auto fold button so that we don't waste any time bank or thought on those decisions and can just spend our efforts focusing on the more important ones. So who else is here? We know we got Smiggins and Blake and Eric and Alan, but I see there's 7 or 8 other phantom viewers there. Go ahead and say hi. Hey, Mac. How many of you guys are sit and go players? Yeah, I'm just going to quickly take the mouse to move these stats a little more out of the way so that you can use your action buttons. Okay, it's all yours again. What's up, Max? Crazy bitch. Yeah, 60 is good. Nice. MTTs. All right, Blake. Well, I'm gonna play a bunch of W coops and try to make a deep run so we can review it. But Poker Stars will have to accommodate me with some good luck. Nice flop, bro. Yeah, somewhere between I'd go between 90 and 120, but 60 is cool. You can try that out. I'm just thinking if they have a king, they're calling anything, and if they have a flush draw, ooh, nice. I would keep betting, but probably just between a third and half pot, because if he has a flush draw, we don't want to lose him, and if he has a king, we're getting the money anyway. So yeah, that's about there. It's good. And call with those 5s on the bottom table. Although I would have liked to see you come in for a raise with those 5s. Generally, when you're the first player in the pot, you want to be coming in as the aggressor, so you have that fold equity working for you. That's okay. Yep, Smiggins, that was the first email. Unfortunately, my web guy wasn't around, so we couldn't include any fancy graphics or anything, but next email will look a little bit more proper. They're both fine. Since we're not drawing to the nut, we could have bad reverse implied odds, but fold that 5-7 off. Take care of the easy decisions first. Yes, Blake, I graduated Wilfrid Laurier University with a general economics degree. I should have probably got a business degree. If you're going to check raise, make it a little bigger than min, something like 250. Calling's also fine. Yeah, if I hadn't been spending so much time playing poker, I probably could have got like a business degree, but I was happy with the choice I made to, just get through school and get that piece of paper, but spend my prime learning years focusing on something I was much more passionate about and I thought would make me happier at the end of the day. All right, let's get a nice little value bet there. Something between 300 and 500. If he has a jack, the king's going to scare him a little bit, so the smaller side might be a better option. All right. Nice pot. I would say while I was in college, I majored in poker, but unofficially I studied in economics. 6 months. I think I talked about in one of the videos. I made 2 unsuccessful deposits, and after the third one, I just started winning. I just kept on winning. No problem, Erik. You're doing a great job winning those chips. Biggest downswing. I play a pretty conservative style. I think we should at least call with the ace-10. The guy's pretty loose, so it'd be good to play a flop with him. But folding, like against normal players, folding would be okay because of the reverse implied odds. But the guy's playing 60-30, so he's going to have a lot of worse aces, a lot of worse 10s, and we're going to have position. We can play pot control, all that stuff. So we definitely call the flop, and then if he's still hammering hard on the turn, we can think twice about what we're going to do. But hopefully it just goes, check. His aggression's also really high. Come on, check it. Just check. Check. Alright. I say we just check. Nice. We got him. The HUD's not displaying for... I see the HUD's not working on the stream. Well, we have the HUD on our side of things. And whoever is the student for the session will be able to use my heads-up display. And we'll just relay stats to you guys watching the feed. I think my biggest downswing was something like 8K. Getting up to 15 people. Tell your friends, let's try to get it up to 25. I think at the time I was playing 5-10, so 8 buttons. Like the times I played 25-50, the games didn't run for that long, so it was really just kind of like one buy-in swings at a time. And I think overall at 25-50 I'm about break even, but I only played it 4 or 5 times. I think at 2-4 I've also had an 8K downswing, so like whatever that is, 20 buy-ins. But I always bounce back. I actually got really lucky with my poker friends. Just recently, like in the first couple of years of my career, I just had a few guys that I played with at school. We played sit and goes together and cash games together. Yeah, I'd probably fold that queen 10 too. Nice. So I had like 4 or 5 poker friends that I met through the games. But just last year when I met Greg Merson, he introduced me to just like everybody in the poker community. So since then I've been well connected. But for the first like 3-4 years, I really didn't have that many poker friends, which I think slowed my development as a player. But just be friendly with people on the tables. Shoot the shit with people at school. Maybe you'll find out someone's interested in poker. Maybe there's a poker club. Just as long as you're willing to, just talk about it and not be shy about it, you're going to eventually find people who share that common interest with you. Make it 90. Oh, you nit. I mean, I guess you knew the flop was going to come bad. Ace-10 suited, probably call or fold. That guy's playing 15-8, so pretty tight, but he's also playing pretty passive, so it's kind of the same as our ace-10 earlier. We're just going to be able to use position and do a good job of controlling the size of the pot. Ooh. Yep, born and raised in Canada. Been here pretty much forever. Ooh, shitty turn. Yeah, I think it's fine to fold now. Even though we flop top, we're not trying to play for like 8 bets or anything. And lead out with that Jack 5. given that the guy limped in pre-flop, we can't really count on him to make a c-bet. So we want to bet out, and if he has a pocket pair, he'll call. He might even call us with some ace highs. Flush draws are obviously calling, but a lot of those hands are checking back as well, so we want to start building the pot and getting some money in there when we flop such a strong hand. Just fire again, and then the river. If you think he's more likely to have a flush draw, on the river you can check to try to induce a bluff. If you think he has a pocket pair or a 6-7, which now made a pair of sevens, then we're going to want to bet the river. I'll let you make the decision as to which part of his range you think he's more likely to have. Okay, that's scary. I would just call and be cautious on the river. We have a decent kicker on our 5, so we can feel okay about it, but that guy's pretty passive, and for him to min-raise the turn, I'm thinking he should have at least a 5. Could have a full house, but we'll just see what he does. If he bets the full pot, might be inclined to fold. It sucks that we only beat 5-8. Can you hit, after you take care of that hand? I'm just going to take the mouse for 1 sec. Hit the hand history button. Where'd it go? Hand history. What the fuck? Alright, just 1 sec. I just want to see if he turned the straight or if he already had it. Okay, yeah, so there it is. You know, the turn min raise from a passive player, you're back in control, is often going to be the nuts. So it's good that we just call, and then on the river, you know, we got a great price, so it's fine to check call. But a lot of people there are going to be like, well, I have trip 5s. You can go ahead and close those windows. We just got a little bug there. A lot of people are going to be like, well, I have trip 5, so I just want to get the money in. And it's a spot where the guy's trying to let you know that even trip 5s might not be good. I think within 6 to 9 months, everything's going to be back up and running in the States. So you guys just got to wait it out. U.S. elections, online poker is actually going to be a reasonably hot topic because there's so much money for the government to make from it. But I really think they're going to try to line up a lot of stuff with the broadcast in November or October. So like it could possibly even be ready as early as end of October. But worst case, I'm thinking early 2012, everything's going to be back to the way it was. So other than On Game, pretty much all networks should be available again. I know Party Poker is going to be back in there. Pacific Poker will be back. Stars will have to wait a little longer than the other sites, but they'll also be back eventually. I'm going to have something for you by the end of the week, Max. It'll probably end up being a merch skin. I think America's Card Room's all right too, but I'll send you guys some offers via email. Ones that have decent sign-up bonuses, decent rake-back programs and stuff. probably raise the Queen 6 suited. You have more chips than your opponent, and he's a weak player, so you want to put a little pressure on him. I don't think he's going to be fighting back too much, so a lot of times he's just going to fold to you pre-flop, and if not, he'll fold to a small bet on the flop. What's your plan with that ace-queen suited, Eric? Yeah. Still think from that position you can call. But if he'd raised under the gun, then we might fold it. I feel like from the hijack, though, he's still going to be raising ace-jack, king-queen, maybe even ace-10 and some other suited aces, so we do okay against the range. Yeah, I like it. Go for like 225, 250. Small. I just like a slightly bigger bet because since we don't have a made hand, we want to discourage him from floating. Whereas if we had like a two pair, if we slow played kings or something, then I like that small bet because we definitely want him to call. But now we got a good hand. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm thinking what you're thinking. Yeah, one less. You thinking 275? Good pot. Eric is connected to me using TeamViewer, so he's actually controlling my computer right now, and that's how he's got my HUD going. And also for an option, anyone who would like to chat during their session, we can have a Skype call going where both sides of the conversation will be recorded and streamed. Eric just decided he'd rather not be distracted with conversation and focus on his play, which I think is a good choice. Should probably bet that K9 now. I honestly think you have the best hand. I think you could go for a value bet, but you don't have to. I think he would have bet an ace himself on the flop return, and you have the best kicker on a 9. And I would imagine he'd raise his premium pocket pairs pre-flop. So I think that's a spot where it's worth going for value. Blake, that's still going to be a gray area, whether or not you can run home games. But I will pay attention to whatever information is released so that I can give you the heads up on whether it's a smart move or not to be hosting a game. 5. Nice. Bad player gets the chips. Oh, wait. They're all bad players in this thing. Oh! Sick. Sick. Well, if they're getting it in that light, Eric, that's good news for us. We can probably just wait for our premium hands and get good action. So I like the style you're taking in this sit and go, the 5-handed, just slow and steady. Good approach. See, like, Blake, don't you feel like that's a bit excessive, though, like, for a fucking poker game? That they're throwing in a flashbang? Like, I feel like there's a fucking war going on. You're just playing poker. It was probably a low-stakes game. Your police force is pretty crazy down there. Pretty intense. Yeah, Minalud, the aim is going to be for the sessions to be about an hour. For cash games, we're probably going to do about 45 minutes of play and then 15 minutes of reviewing interesting hands at the end. Since this is the first one, though, we're just going to play the sit and goes. Yeah, they always say that. Yeah, I think we should check that flop. And if he like shows no interest in the pot, maybe take a stab on a later street. Yeah, probably fold that. Good fold, Eric. Yeah, just call. And then if he checks, you can like bet 150 on some dry flops. Like there, just bet like 125 or 150. If your opponent's blind versus blind aren't going to put any pressure on you when you limp in, then it's a nice low variance way to play. Call it the cheap steal. Just limp in and then bet any flop. Even if it's for the minimum. If they've totally missed and they're playing fit or fold, that bet's going to get through a lot. So, what do you mean, Max, by other games? 250. Yeah, I play a little bit of Omaha. I play. I'm really loving Omaha 8 or better, so I'm trying to work on that. And I play some home games with my roommates. We play No Limit, Deuce to 7, and No Limit Stud 8 or better. Pretty crazy games, but I definitely need to put in a bunch of work. Bet really big here. Uh, yeah, at least 450. Might even just go all in. If he has like a king 10 or something, you don't want to let him dry out for cheap. Yeah, I fucking love Diablo 2, dude. How are you going to hate on that game? I think it was better than the new one. I won't even play the new one. I'm not very well versed in Heads Up, but the roommates are going to coach me at it because they're pretty good. So maybe by next month I'll be able to make some Heads Up videos. But for now, I stick mainly to the shorthanded play, and I'll play full ring tournaments. Yeah, I feel like they really just like tried too hard with Diablo 3. You know, at least like D2 had like a little bit of simplicity and like enough like customizable stuff, but the new one's just like too crazy. There's too much shit going on. Although I do think that marketplace is pretty cool. Ooh, nice. I would suggest leading out with the Queen 9. Bottom two pairs, vulnerable hand, and it's same as that situation before, where we can't count on the limper to bet at the flop. And I'd probably advocate betting a little bit bigger, just to protect against draws, but given that you bet min, he's going to have one pair type hands as well as like flush draws and stuff, so this is fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 375. Raise that king queen. Oh, that's like a premium in the cutoff. Hijack, whatever. Yep, we will be doing the same thing tomorrow around the same time. Probably gonna pick a cash game player. Anyone watching right now interested in doing a 4-tabling cash game session? Micro stakes. What do you play, Minnie? Oh, Mac. What do you guys play? No worries, Miggins. We're gonna have something for you soon. Can you 4-table, Mac? Oh, you're a zoomer. Well, we're doing the sessions for this month. We're doing the sessions on Betfair and WPT Poker, so we can't do any Zoom. Just regular cash is what I'm looking. I want to do like a 5NL or 10NL 4-tabling session tomorrow on Betfair. So Alan, you've got a Betfair account already, right? You opened it. You had it before I sent you the link. Probably rip that king queen all in. Min raise is cool too. Yeah, just Mac, did you get use the link on the latest video to sign up, please? Yeah, raise the queen 10 for sure. Okay, Alan. I have you on Skype, right? Yeah. Honestly, bro, I think with that queen 10 we should go all in. But if you're not feeling it, it's okay. I won't follow you for full. And the ace jack you should rip all in though, for sure. Yeah, I mean I think we have to go with it. The guy's pretty loose. He could have worse queens. Um, he could be leading with like a 6 or something. I feel like if he has queen king or queen jack or queen ace queen or queen king, he would check raise us. So I feel like we have the best hand most of the time. And if we get those chips on the bubble, we can really start abusing the bubble. But don't call. It's all in, all in, all in, all in, all in. Wow, what a fucking cooler. Come on. Come on. He could also just be bluffing because he's really aggressive. Nice, nice pot. It was a pretty unlucky cooler in the 30-man tourney, but it's okay. Let's just take down this 5-hander so you can make some profit on this session. I don't really know anyone who does what I do on YouTube. I mean, I've seen some poker videos, but they're not very good. Oh, we're at 17? Come on, let's get 3 more viewers. I just want to hit 20. Oh, we're getting close to the bubble on table 2 as well. Good stuff. All in. And I would probably go all in with that ace 10 too. 10. 10. Man, you... It's a tough cooler. Alright, hold. Holds. Got him. Nice hand, Erik. Nice hand. I mean, it really depends on the structure. If you sent me, probably call with the 10-7. This guy's going to be playing really passive heads up, so on the button we want to be at least limping a lot, if not min-raising, and then just like betting flops small, just to take advantage of his passive play. We have the chip lead, so we want to play somewhat aggressive. Ooh. I would probably believe that bet. Yeah, he's been really passive. He's probably got an ace. Mini, the coaching sessions are free, provided that you just sign up to one of the poker sites through the links that I send out via email. Ace. All right, we're going to make an epic comeback on table 2. That's the plan, right, Eric? Gonna get it done. Nice. Ace Jack suited for the win. Don't fold. Call or raise. Erik, you gotta loosen up heads up. Hold. Nice. Nice. Yes, Mini. We have a way of finding out who's actually letting us refer them and who's just trying to take us for a ride. By the way, if any of you guys do want to make videos and put them on YouTube, I'd be okay with putting them on my channel if you guys just want to get some exposure. No, we refer you to the site. You don't have to refer your friends. We can fold 6 deuce. That one's bad enough that we'll let it go. Well, I'm glad you're at least taking my advice of not being a pushover. A 4-5 fold. I'll probably bet the flop, yeah. So hopefully one of these guys on table 2 will just go to war with each other and we can sneak in. I'll probably check the 6 deuce now. And yeah, definitely all in with pocket 7s. Sure. Camtasia Studio. Yeah. I'm okay with folding because this guy's been playing so tight under normal circumstances. It's not a hand you want to fold heads up, but this guy's been playing pretty bad. Nice, we're getting back in the fucking game. Rip that ace-10 all in. Whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to take control of the mouse there. Nice. How is the big stack giving us a walk on table? Ooh. Re-raise. Yeah. I mean, you could go smaller to try to induce him to call. Like 1400 is cool. Even 12, yeah. We're taking a bit more variance this way, but if we can double through with these aces, that's pretty sweet. Raise queen 9. Call ace ace. Fucking hold. Nice hand. Alright, Alright, raise the ace-5. Maybe like, yeah. Just put a little pressure on these short stacks. Pretty much any time that Mr. Rao is not in the pot, we want to be raising on table 2. Just to take advantage of the fact that we have chips and the other guys don't. Do you guys hear a buzzing sound? They're doing construction on my building. It's really annoying. Sorry about that. I tried to tell them I was recording a video for the members of grips.com. No, don't shove that king 8. Don't. Just fold. The guy's playing super tight. Just fold. He's playing 7-5. Just. Yeah, I tried to tell them that I was doing a video for Grips, and they're like, sorry, dude, we don't care. Yeah. Queen 8 bet, 8-7 fold. Nope. Come on, Peter. Damn. Probably fold that. First time he's re-raised. But if you want to play, I'd be all in. Definitely raise the jack 2 suited against that guy. Just make it like 500. All-in's okay too. But definitely want to put some pressure on him. Because he's probably waiting for, there's no way I'm going to try to pronounce that name, but the other dude on table 2 to bust out. So every time it's folded, we're going to raise it up. But when they raise, we give them credit for having it. I just go all in with this jack 10. Fuck it. Put on maximum pressure. If we make it smaller, there's a possibility that they could like reshove with a hand like deuces or like ace rag. Whereas when we go all in, it's like, how are they going to call off for all the chips with a hand like deuces, you know? I think with the jack 10 suited, we should call off. We're getting 2-1. And our hand probably has about 40% equity. Or 70. Alright, nice. In the money. Good job, Erik. 2 out of 3. Cashing ain't bad. Definitely raise those queens. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with folding the ace 8. Sour spot. I don't know. Brick, brick. All right, and now that we're down to 11 big blinds, I think just we're going to go with the all-in or fold strategy as opposed to the min-raising strategy. Looks like he is also implementing the all-in strategy. All-in. 9-10 suited all-in. At this point, we're in the money, so we have nothing to lose by gambling, and we have everything to gain by gambling. It's not like on the bubble where busting out would be a disaster. So at this point, we just really want to push the issue and try to gamble it up, maybe get lucky, get a stack, or just push and have him keep folding and pick up those blinds. So rip it in. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Ace-8. Damn. Sucked out. Probably fold. Raise. So I've noticed that Mr. Rowell is actually opening a fair bit on the button and in the small blind. So we either want to be flatting him blind versus blind, or we want to be 3-betting him more than we have been. We don't need to go crazy, batshit crazy and do it every time, but we definitely can't just fold to him every time. Like maybe next time he does it, we just make it 1,200 and see how he reacts. Yeah, fuck it, make it 1,200, see what he does. Damn. The one time we get ready to do it, he just... Raise. That's just a Team Viewer logo on the right side of the screen, letting us know that we are connected. Ace King. Ooh, we definitely making it 1,000 this time. What? How does he know? One sec, guys. Phone call. Yes, okay. We raise the button. Why you fold Queen 5 suited? It's strong enough hand to play. In shorthand situation, you must open up range a bit more than you play it unhindered. Even though you think, hey, I get dealt crap all the time, well, the other player, they be getting dealt crap too. So if you raise, they're going to fold very often, and you can take the pot away. All in. All in. The blinds went up to 200, 400, so with like 13 big blinds, we just want to be shoving all in. Again, if we have a hand that we're comfortable calling an all in with, then we want to raise small to induce a shove. But with a hand like a small pair, where you're going to be flipping against a lot of the stuff that can reshove all in, you'd rather just shove it in yourself and get a bit more fold equity. I thought that was going to happen. I'm in Toronto. Cool. That's a pretty good city. Up and coming. Man, we are just not getting the cards. Yep. I feel like the Asians are taking over the world. I think if Mr. Rowell had folded, we probably should rip the Queen 5. We're getting pretty short. But given that he raised, can't really reshove there. Ooh. Oh, man. Sorry. My bad. What do you guys think? Should we be shoving more? Let's ask the audience. No. Here's a new face. What up, Reeker? Alright. If this guy folds, we go all in. God damn, he's just raising every hand. And he's probably going to fold because he's raising with nothing every time. Yeah, see, Teletazic knows what's up. Just use that stack. You guys think, should we go with the Queen Deuce? Should we wait one more round? Fans say call, but you don't have to listen to them. One more. Sad thing is we're probably not not going to get a better hand than Queen Deuce. Sup, Juniper? Fold 3-4. Go all in next hand. I mean, that's the good thing about playing aggressive, though, right? Is even like people are going to be folding a lot, kind of like we are this session. So you're going to be able to steal a lot of chips. And even when they do call, you can just get lucky on them. like you guys saw in my Pacific Poker video. Don't worry, Juniper, we're going to be doing it again tomorrow at same time. 2 p.m. my time, whatever that is, your time. Oh, fucking sigh. Going with the Jevin. Jev. It's clean. Jev. Jev. Fuck. Oh well. Good run, Erik. We made like a 250, right? Here, one sec. I will switch the feed so that you can check your balance if you want. They can't see you anymore. You're safe. Eastern Standard Time, I think. I'm in Toronto, whatever that is. Well, Erik, thanks for giving us a good show today. It's too bad we couldn't take either of them down, but cashing 2 out of 3 is pretty good. And I think you played really well, really solid. It's good. We'll just, I guess I need to work on my heads up so that I can talk about heads up, because three-handed and heads up is a place where many people struggle, especially in sit and go, since it's not that often you end up in those situations. And given that all the money is dished out heads up, it's important to know how to play. Yeah, you just got to play a bit more aggressive when you get shorthanded, because at that point you're in the money, you have nothing to lose, so even if you bust out, you're still cashing for a fine amount. So you really just got to go for it. You just do what, I forget his name, but the player who was on our right, who was min-raising a lot, you saw he chipped up well. You just got to do that. And if you identify someone that's doing that, you just got to reshove all in on them a bunch, because it's unlikely they have a hand that can call you, and even if they do, you can just get lucky. But I thought you played really well and did a really good job of making it down to the money, which is what you need to do in sit and goes. Play to cash and then play to win, unlike MTTs when you just are playing, you're just like shooting for the fences right away. So, I mean, I can hang out for like 5-10 minutes if anyone's got any more questions. Alan, you still here? Alan. Shit. Okay. Alan is going to be our player tomorrow. We're going to be playing, what are we playing, bro? 10 NL or 20 NL? And can we 4-table? No, whichever you prefer. If you want to play 10 NL, we'll 4-table that. If you want to play 20 NL, we'll 4-table that. I just want to get a good amount of hands in. So then you better fucking be here, Juniper. Don't want to miss that sweat. Okay. So we'll do 4 tables of 10 NL. Yeah. And we're going to put a delay on so you guys can't try to fucking scam us. Okay, so at this point I am going to end the feed, but the chat room will stay open if you guys want to hang out, shoot the shit. And the video, if you want to watch it again later, will be available on this channel here. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I put a 1-2 session video on YouTube. So feel free to check that out.